Alright, Skylar Ricker Van here. I'm going to do probably one more major alteration to this to get it to run perfectly. When it walks, it leans forward and it walks mostly on its tippy toes. So I'm going to do an alteration on this where this motor in the back here, I'm going to take this, so instead of the motor being on the bottom, I'm going to flip it so the motor is facing to the back. And that's going to leave me room to get the two batteries back here to move backwards. In order to do that, the whole tray is going to have to be cut off and re-welded back in there from front to back so it could slide backwards. The reason why I'm having this motor move upwards is because I can't have the battery slide backwards because the motor is in the way right now. So I'm going to position it, and part of the tail here is going to have to be cut, but it's going to be altered, and then it should run better because it shouldn't walk on the front tippy toes. So I took the back motor off and I changed it over. I reversed it. I made it facing the back now. In order to do that, I had to take the chains off over here, and I'm going to have to remount. There's a bracket here that has to be rehooked up. I have to remake it. I had to take the feet and the chains off. Now it's just a matter of taking the tray off and moving it backwards. So the motor went like this. The cables came down here like that, but didn't reach. And I want them to be opposite, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to rotate it. But in order to do that, it was hitting here, so I had to grind this little spot out right here. Let's get the shaft on over there. Okay, so now the shaft fits right in there perfectly, and it's level, and things are on the bottom. All right, so I bolted the motor back on again, and then I removed the batteries, and I dropped down the tray. There's no battery box at all now. I'm going to move it back about 3 inches. This way it'll give it a lot more weight to the back of it. And we weld it back up with heavy brackets. I reinforced it. I put these brackets in right here. And now I'm going to put brackets that go from here to here and from there to there. I'm going to go just like this. And that's going to bring it back 3 inches and drop it down a little bit too. These are new pieces all welded in there. See, they go about 3 inches back farther. Now, probably about 10 pounds of the battery is going to be weighted more back. So, I just got to weld the front ones back up, and that'll be it. These two new brackets in because everything was pushed back 3 inches. They look really nice. I'm going to put the batteries in and see if it's about more balanced now. It's finished now. You can see the new brackets I made. The wires were a little bit stretched because I moved everything back 3 inches, so I had to kind of reroute them in a different way. The front battery's in, the new bars are in. And give it a test and see if it actually walks a little bit better now. Alright, it seems to be working better, seems to be balancing more on its center and not on the tippy toes like it was. So it seems like it's all good. I think I did a big improvement on it.